Hello everyone. Today we will learn about the green prevention and control technology of tea garden disease and pests. First of all, let's understand the significance of green prevention and control of tea garden disease and pests. Tea garden ecosystem is relatively stable. Biological species and quantity are relatively rich. Due to the extensive use of pesticides, the 3R problem is becoming more and more serious. Picking many times in batches is easy to cause pesticide residues in tea green prevention and control of tea garden disease and pests. On the basis of understanding the favorable and unfavorable factors in the special ecological environment of the tea garden, according to the basic principles of ecology, starting from the disease and insect pests, natural enemies, tea trees and other organisms and the surrounding environment as a whole. We should fully investigate under the conditions of mastering the tea garden's ecosystem and the biological community structure of the surrounding environment to study the relationship between various organisms and abiotic factors, grasp the occurrence and decline laws, and interrelations of a variety of beneficial and harmful biological populations, comprehensively consider the prevention and control effects, mutual connection, chain reaction, and the influence on the growth and development of tea tree, give full play to the natural regulation function of tea trees as the main body and tea garden environment as the basis. Then let's take a look at the main measures for green prevention and control of tea garden disease and pests, which are as follows. First, we insist on ecological regulation as the basis, strengthen the cultivation and management measures of tea garden, avoiding large area single cultivation, enriching tea garden community structure, optimizing tea garden ecological environment, enhancing natural regulation and controllability of tea garden, selecting and popularizing resistant varieties, enhancing tea plant resistance to disease and insect pests, strengthening plant quarantine, strictly preventing the long-distance spread of dangerous disease and pests, increasing the application of organic fertilizer, strictly controlling the use of chemical fertilizer, proper plowing, reasonable weeding, and timely picking to restrain the occurrence of bud and leaf disease and pests, and to carry out green prevention and control of tea garden pests and disease. Second, protect and utilize natural enemy resources. Actively carry out biological control, mainly by strengthening the publicity and education of biological control, carrying out investigation and research on local natural enemy resources, creating a good living environment for natural enemies, combined with agricultural measures to protect natural enemies, artificial migration, and release natural enemies. Take measures to protect natural enemies safely over winter, protect and utilize spiders to control pests, using microorganisms or microbiome preparations to control pests, controlling and reasonably cooperating chemical pesticides, reducing natural enemy casualties, etc., to carry out green prevention and control of tea garden disease and pests. Third, to strengthen artificial control and to promote new control techniques. Artificial control methods mainly include manual hunting and killing, light trapping, food trapping and killing. Manual hunting and killing, it is to catch green leaf hoppers, Basilepta melanopus lefevre, and so on through insect nets. Capture large corn beetle larvae through wire hooks, remove shell insects, lichen, and moss with bamboo knives. Light traps kill pests through light, such as frequency vibrating insecticidal lamps. Hang them about 1 meter above the tea garden, place water basins below, and drop a little diesel on the water surface to achieve the effect of pest control. But light traps will also trap and kill natural enemies at the same time, so we should try our best to avoid the peak periods of natural enemies. Food trapping is to boil the sugar and vinegar solution, 45% sugar plus 45% vinegar and 10% yellow rice wine into a paste, to trap and kill the adult leaf roll moth of the small land tiger. Fourth, grasp the overwinter period. Conscientiously implement the plant protection policy of giving priority to prevention and comprehensive prevention when plowing and applying base fertilizer. The pupae of tea inchworm and the pupae of tea diamondback moth can be removed, and the diseased leaves of tea cake disease and tea cloud leaf blight can also be removed artificially. Remove the egg mass of the tea caterpillar, the bud of the leaf roll moth, the protective capsule of the coil moth, etc. Those are the main contents of this lesson. Thank you for your listening. Bye.